TikTok was good. Y'all can hear me? It's time. Hey, TikTok, can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me? What's up? Y'all got questions? We here. Y'all know what time it is. We about to do a Q&A. I'm live. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm a self-aware narcissist. So I'm not here to act innocent. I'm here to tell the truth. Tonight we doing live decoding, y'all. If you ever dealt with a narcissist, a manipulator, a toxic ex, somebody who play with your head, you in the right place. Because that's what I used to do. You feel me? But listen, we not trauma dumping tonight, y'all. Just give me the pattern, y'all. Not the pain. 2 sentences max. What they do and what do you want clarity on, okay? And I got y'all. And I'm not showing my face on purpose because I don't want you distracted. I want you locked into the truth. I need y'all to hear what I'm going to have to say to your soul. You feel me? YouTube was good. We on YouTube too. It's okay. If you want your question answered first, send us super chat on YouTube. If you want me to decode your exact situation privately, you could text ready to 732-498-4582. We just getting started though. Like, I got y'all. Ask questions. This shit about to get dark. Hey, y'all, if y'all on TikTok, tap the screen for me though. I ran across this because I be speaking on narcissistic people all day. Your husband? Oh, your husband a demon? You feel me? You two, we here, y'all. If y'all want me to decode y'all situation first, send a super chat. But I'm going to answer everybody. It's a lot of people. Y'all know I get millions of questions. I got y'all, though. I swear to God. You feel me? Ask me, tell me, like, what did they do? And what did you want, like, what do you want clarity on? And I got you. I'm waiting for more people to come. You told them what? Love Rise and Ball. I appreciate you. Ask me some questions, man. I'm chilling. That's a good question. You said, why are most men in the military narcissistic? That's a great question because this one is deeper than people think. You feel me? Like, see, first I'm going to be fair. I'm gonna be fair. Like, most men in like the military are not narcissists, okay? But the military environment can attract narcissist traits And it could also create narcissistic behavior in somebody who wasn't like that before. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to break it down to you. I'm going to tell you why it can look like most of them are narcissists. You get what I'm saying? See, military life rewards certain, like, traits. You know what I'm saying? The military life rewards certain traits. Discipline, emotional control, authority, hierarchy, mission first, no weaknesses and no softness. You know what I'm saying? Now, listen. Those traits can be healthy, you get what I'm saying? But when a man already has a narcissistic core, that demon spirit, that environment becomes a perfect match for it, like the military, you know what I'm saying? Because now he can say this: I'm not controlling, I'm just structured. I'm not cold, I'm just focused. I'm not disrespectful, you're just emotional. I'm not avoiding accountability, I'm following orders. You know what I'm saying? We pull them type cards. See, that's how narcissism hides inside duty. You know what I'm saying? For the military, for the ones that's in the military. But look, now I'm going to tell y'all why narcissists like that environment, the military, you know what I'm saying? Because narcissists love power. We love rank, respect without intimacy, you know what I'm saying? Rules that protect them from emotional conversations, a built-in identity that people automatically honors. So if a narcissist gets that uniform, he doesn't even have to build character. Like if he get that military uniform, he don't even got to build character. He can literally borrow authority. You know what I'm saying? He can literally borrow authority. Yeah. And some women fall in love with the uniform, not the man. I'll give you a real life example. You'll see it like this. Like, he's sweet at first. You feel me? He's sweet at first, super confident, super charming. And then once you're attracted, like once you attach, I'm not even gonna say attract, I'm gonna say attach. Cause this is when the mask comes. When you're attached, he starts acting like your feelings are an inconvenience. See, he disappears emotionally. He goes silent. He snap. He gaslights you. And then he come back like nothing happened and expect you to be grateful for the bare minimum. That's how we think. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not military, man, though. That's called emotional entitlement. See, some of these men are traumatized too, you know what I'm saying? Military life can cause emotional shutdown, hypervigilance, control issues, detachment, stuff like that. That can look like narcissism, but it's not always the same thing, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you, here's the difference. Here's the difference, see. A traumatized man still has empathy. He just struggles to access it. A narcissistic man uses your empathy against you. We target you. You're an empath. See the difference? You know what I'm saying? One wants help. The other wants control. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? Now, look, I'm going to tell y'all what to watch for, see. This is what you watch for. If he's military and he's healthy, you'll see consistency, accountability, emotional maturity. He protects your nervous system. But if he's narcissistic, you'll see this. Punishment when you speak up. You'll see cheating and entitlement. You'll see he needs admiration but won't give affection. You'll see he uses I'm stressed as a license to disrespect you. The power move is this. Stop asking, is he a narcissist? Ask this. Does he take responsibility for how he affects me? Because a real man, military or not, can be disciplined and emotionally safe. You know what I'm saying? Now, chat, listen. If you ever dated a military man and it felt like emotional warfare, type me, y'all. Ask me a question. Some of y'all see some of y'all. What's good, y'all? I'm answering questions, Q&A, live Q&A. You know what I'm saying? Ask me a question, y'all. Which y'all, let me know. What did they do and what do you need clarity on? I'm here. I'm going to decode it. I'm not going to give you a one-word answer. I'm going to break that shit down. If you ever dealt with a toxic person, a narcissistic person, a person you feel like who playing with your soul, your heart, or playing with your feelings, like I said, you in the right place. You feel me? Make sure y'all tapping the screen on TikTok, man. Y'all ain't even tapping the screen. I'm on YouTube. YouTube, ask me a question. What's good, chat? Make sure y'all follow and tap the screen at least on TikTok, man. I don't even like being on TikTok. I'm on YouTube. Because TikTok, this shit. You said now he does take accountability. What's your question? No trauma dumping. Hey, look, man, trauma dumping not gonna help you because you just trying to figure out. I'm gonna tell you. Let me know what he did and let me know what you need clarity on. I got you. I'm gonna help you regardless. But trauma dumping is not gonna help you. You're just gonna be confused trying to figure out a game that's not meant for you to win. You feel me? I'm here to help y'all. I got y'all. I don't want you confused. That's why I'm gonna break this shit down to y'all. You feel me? I don't want you confused and going crazy for something that's meant for you to go crazy. You trying to get clarity from a person that thrives on confusion. We thrive on confusion, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get clarity from someone that thrives on confusion. That don't go together. Feel me? That's why I'm here. Can I see y'all comments? Yeah, I can see y'all some of y'all comments. What's up? I'm on TikTok and YouTube. I'm prioritizing the super chats. But you ain't gotta send a super chat. I'm just saying that's what I'm looking on YouTube. It's a lot of people. Either tap the screen or follow me. I can see you. I'm streaming on 2 different platforms, y'all. The goal is tonight though is to help as many people as we can though. You know what I'm saying? We got you. I got y'all. You said is the discard final? That's a great question. No. The discard is not always final, but the relationship you thought you had is usually final. You know what I'm saying? That's what's final. Now I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about the discard. See, the discard is not always a goodbye. It's a power move, okay? It's a power move. It's the narcissist saying, I control access, I control love, and I control closure. Because narcissists don't end things the way healthy people do. You know what I'm saying? Listen, healthy people leave because they're done. Narcissists leave to create withdrawal. We try to create that withdrawal. They want you shaking, questioning yourself, chasing them, proving yourself. That's the whole point. That's the point. Now I'm going to tell you why they discard, okay? This is why they discard, okay? See, a narcissist discards you for 3 main reasons. First one is you started seeing through them, okay? You ask for accountability, consistency, and truth. That's one reason. The second one is you became emotionally expensive. Like your pain started requiring real empathy. And narcissists don't want to pay that bill. We'd rather die. Another reason is, the third is, they found new supply or old supply came back. And they want to feel powerful again. It got nothing to do with you. But is it final? Here's the real answer, see. The discard is final when you stop being useful. That's when it's final, okay? I see somebody just ask how you know it's final. When you stop being useful, it's final, see. But if you still have something they want, attention, sex, money, a place to stay, emotional validation, ego fuel, access to your kids, or you're still trauma bonded, then the discard is not final. It's temporary. It's a rotation. You're in a rotation, little baby. I'm going to circle you. I'm going to break you down like a Christmas tree, see? Now I'm going to tell you, look, the Hoover. This is the Hoover, y'all. We call this the Hoover. The Hoover is when we come back, okay? When they come back. Most of the time they come back when this, okay? Listen. Most of the time they come back when their new supply isn't hitting the same, when they're lonely, when they got exposed, when they need to feel chosen again, or they sense you moving on. And they don't come back saying, I'm sorry. They come back testing. Can I still control you? So they'll send this. They'll send stuff like, hey, stranger. These are my favorite lines. I miss you. I was thinking about you, baby. You didn't deserve that. Or I changed. I'm a hell man. I'm going to church. Or they act like nothing fucking happened. Because the goal isn't love, y'all. The goal is access. Access and control. And domination. Now I'm going to tell y'all, look, this is what people don't realize, see. Some of y'all think the discard means I wasn't good enough, okay? Like, y'all think the discard means I wasn't good enough. No. The discard usually means this, y'all. I'm telling you, I had to discard so many supply. I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell you what it means. It's coming from me. Listen, the discard usually means this. You were too real, you were too smart, and you required too much truth. I don't got time for that. So they left before you could see the whole mask. I would leave before I get exposed and you could see me. I can't just sit with you in my face and you know the real me. I can't look you in your eyes. I'm going to tell you the power move. Listen, this is the power move. This is what you do, okay? Stop asking, is it final? And ask yourself this. If they came back today, would it heal me or would it restart the cycle? Because if you let a narcissist return without proof of change, you're not getting love back. You're getting finished. You're getting the same demon in a new outfit. I'm going to finish you. So listen, if you've been discarded and they came back like nothing happened, y'all type me in the chat, man. And if you want me to decode your exact discard and why they did it, text ready to 732-498-4582. Now ask me the next question, y'all. Let me know what they did and let me know what you need clarity on. I'm reading all the questions that I can see and I'm prioritizing super chats. Okay, on YouTube. But I'm looking, y'all. I'm looking. Whoever need help, we here. That's what we here for. All right. I wish I could help everybody at once. But I'm gonna help y'all as much people as we can. All right. No cap. Turn people against you, cause that's isolation. If I isolate you and turn people against you, I can control you. Who gonna help you? You feel me? You feel me? I seen you. I love that's woo. Shit, I turn people against you. I marry you and isolate you however you want. If I could isolate you, however way I can isolate you, that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? No cap. On my mama. Make sure y'all follow me. TikTok, y'all not even tapping a lie, bro. I'm just going straight to YouTube. I'm wasting my time on TikTok. I get blocked for this shit. You feel me? I get blocked for this, yo. I get blocked. Y'all can't even tap the screen for a nigga. YouTube, lock in, man. I'm answering y'all questions, YouTube. We on YouTube, man. If you want to talk to me, come to YouTube, bro. I'm gonna waste the time on TikTok, bro. You said, ask me a question, YouTube. My page be getting fucked up on TikTok. I be needing y'all to help me keep my page. I get blocked all the time. Y'all be trying to come here and help y'all. If we not tapping the screen, they blocking us, bro. They shadow banning us. They flagging us. It's telling us we doing something bad. That's why I don't even want no money from y'all, man. Just tap that screen. Please tap the screen. Are all narcs evil or sadistic? We got that demon spirit in us. You feel me? Man, I told y'all know we don't love our kids. We don't, narcissists don't love their kids. You know we don't love our kids. No narcissist men or women love their kids. You feel me? Not just the women or miss narcissists, period. Shit. Men and women. You feel me? Don't mention my name, mention them bodies. He said, how do narcs feel when their supply discards them first? That's a great question. Woo, that's a good one. How do we feel when our supply discards us first? Listen, y'all. It hurts us way deeper than y'all think. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, it hurts. Nigga got an ego. See, listen, y'all. It hurts our ego. It hurts our control. It hits our identity. Let me break this shit down like a Christmas tree. First thing we feel, y'all, when the narcs, if you discard the narcs first, if you discard me first, it's the first thing I felt. This is the first thing we feel. The first thing we feel is shock. We shocked because in our mind, you don't leave us. Who the fuck is you to leave me? You feel me? You can cry, you can complain, you can threaten to leave, but you're not supposed to actually do it. You know that? You can cry, you can complain, you can threaten to leave, but you're not supposed to actually do it. Okay? So when you discard us first, the feeling is this. Wait, you really chose yourself? What the fuck? That's disrespect in our mind. In our world, that's very disrespectful. Like, it's a lot of consequences that might come with that. Second thing we feel, if you discard us first, we panic, but we hide it. Like, we hide it so well, like, you won't even know. You feel me? We panic, like, you won't even know. See, a narcissist panic because you were more than a person. I'm telling you're more than a person. I think you're just a person. No. You were emotional regulation. You were validation. You were attention. You were a mirror. You were a nervous system that we borrowed. You were a home we didn't build inside ourselves. So when you leave, it feels like a fucking withdrawal. Not love, y'all. Withdrawal. Withdrawal. You know what I'm saying? Third thing, y'all. That's the third thing we feel is rage. Okay? And this is where people get confused. Because you think if he loved me, why is he so cold and mean after I left? Listen, because when you discard us first, we feel fucking exposed. We feel exposed. He's not who he pretends to be. You know what I'm saying? It's like you told the world. That's how I feel. It's like you told the world he's not who he used to be, who he pretends to be. So the rage is us trying to punish you for breaking the spell. You get what I'm saying? That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you the fourth thing we feel is obsession. See, yes, narcissists can obsess, but listen closely. Not because we suddenly became loyal. It's because we can't stand like the idea that you're free. We hate when you break free. We start thinking, who is she talking to? Who got her attention? Who the fuck replaced me? Is she happier? Did she realize I was the problem? That thought alone makes a narcissist spiral. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give y'all a real life example too, see? Say like you discard him first, okay? Say like you discard him first. You discard him first, boom. He acts unbothered. He posts like he winning on social media. He posting. He start flexing and shit. He act like you were nothing. But behind the scenes, he's watching your stories. He's calling from fake numbers. He's texting, I miss you at 2 a.m. You feel me? He's sending bait messages. Oh, they can't hear me. Fuck. Oh, they can't hear me. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, TikTok. Let me get my other mic. Fuck. YouTube, y'all still can hear me, right? YouTube, y'all can hear me? Hold on, y'all. Yeah, y'all can hear me now, right? Damn, I was going in. I got you. I'm gonna say. What's the last thing y'all heard? I'm about to break this shit down. I'm gonna say it again though. YouTube, y'all hear me? YouTube, we here. I'm gonna repeat that though. Repeat that. I got y'all. Give me a second. I'm about to break this shit down again. No cap. All right. Let me turn this mic off. I gotta make sure my mic's good. All right, y'all can hear me on this mic? We good? Put a Christmas tree if y'all can hear me, chat. All my empaths, my brothers and sisters in this bitch. I love y'all. Shout out to the ones that want to learn, man. I'm trying to pay back to my dude. I ain't here to be perfect. I ain't here to say, I'm not saying I'm the nicest thing in the world now. I'm here to pay my debts to society. Yeah, I was forced to do this. I was forced to change, but it helped me find my purpose. So that's the only reason why I continue to do it. All right, now, what we saying, y'all? All right, the discard. When we talk about discard, I'm going to say it again. Someone asked, she had asked, how do we feel like a narcissist feel when like our supply discards us first? I'm going to say the whole cycle again, y'all. Pay attention. Take y'all notes, man. It's a cycle. I'm gonna tell you step by step how we feel, like how I felt when I got discarded first. Like, who the fuck you think you is? All right, so listen, cause you got me fucked up, okay? And this is how we think, though. Look, listen, y'all. Like I said, it hurts us way deeper than y'all think, okay? But not always in an I miss you way. It hits our ego. It hits our control. It hits our identity. You hear me? Like I said, the first thing we feel is shock. We feel shock. Because in our mind, you don't leave us. You don't fucking leave me. You feel me? I said, you can cry. I said, you can cry. You can complain all you want. You can threaten to leave me all you want. I don't believe that. But you're not supposed to actually do it. Even though I don't believe it, you're not supposed to actually do it. So when you discard us first, the first feeling is this. Wait, you really chose yourself? Especially if you used to cry. If you always chase, we get thrown the fuck off. Like, that's disrespectful in our world, in the narcissist world. I need y'all to tap the screen for me on TikTok. Please, TikTok. I'm going to answer y'all questions. Tap that screen while I'm talking. It tells us we're doing something positive. For all my empaths, dark empaths, I need y'all. For the ones that want other people to learn, tap that screen, share it alive. Because it's going to help somebody that's in the trauma bond. All right. Like I said, y'all. First thing I said is we feel shock. Second thing we feel when we get discarded is panic. But we hide it. We hide the panic. Like, y'all know we got that fake ass image. See, a narcissist panic because you are more than a person. Like I said, a lot of y'all think you're just a regular person to us. No, I'm going to tell you what you were to a narcissist. See, you were emotional regulation. You was validation. You was attention. You was supply. You was a mirror. You was a nervous system we borrowed. A home we didn't build inside ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So when you leave, it feels like a withdrawal. Not love, y'all. Withdrawal. When you leave, it feels like a withdrawal. I told y'all we had withdrawals too. Just not like the same withdrawals y'all got. You feel me? Like, okay? Now I'm gonna tell you the third thing we feel when our supply discards us first before we discard them, okay? Is rage, okay? And this is where people get confused because you think, if he loved me, why is he so cold and mean after I left? Because when you discarded us first, we feel exposed. I told you, we feel exposed. It's like you told the world he's not who he pretends to be. You hear me? I'm going to say it again. When you discard us first, we feel exposed. It's like you told the world he's not who he pretends to be. So the rage is us trying to punish you for breaking the spell. Okay? Now, fourth thing is obsession. See, obsession, y'all. Obsession, yes. Narcissists can obsess, okay? Y'all know this. Yes, we can obsess. But not because we suddenly became loyal. You know what I'm saying? It's because we can't stand the idea that you're free. So we start thinking, who is she talking to? Who got their attention? Who replaced me? Is she happier? Did she realize I was the problem? That thought alone makes a narcissist spiral. You know what I'm saying? See, and I told y'all, this is a real life example, okay? Look, let me give y'all a real life example. Okay, look. Say like you discarded him first, okay? He acts unbothered. You just say, y'all stay with me, y'all. Like I said, you discard him first, right? And then he act unbothered after you discard him. And he posts on social media like he winning, he flexing. He start flexing, you feel me? Act like you was nothing. And then, but behind closed doors, y'all, behind the closed doors, this is what he doing, y'all. He's watching your stories. He's calling from fake numbers. He's texting, I miss you at 2 a.m. He's sending bait messages. He's trying to pull you back emotionally. Listen, y'all, because he doesn't miss you. He misses the access. I miss that access. And let me tell you the darkest part, see. The darkest part, see, when a narcissist gets discarded first, the goal becomes this. To get you back, not to love you, but to leave you. So we can feel like we got the last word. I literally, listen, if you discard me right now, today you was my supply. Listen, you discard me today, man. You discard me. You discard me. All right. But I'll beg to get you back all weekend, man. This whole week. Just to get with you and break up with you. So I can say I left you first. Y'all get what I'm saying? This is how we come. Listen, so I could feel like I got the last word. That's why some narcissists come back sweeter than ever after you leave. I come back sweet. I come back sweet. It's not always growth, okay? Sometimes it's revenge dressed up as love. You know what I'm saying? Listen, let me tell you the power move for the victim, okay? All my empaths here, I'm talking to y'all. This is your power. This is when I start saying power moves in a live, this is me giving you your power back, okay? Listen, if you discard a narcissist first, do not explain yourself 100 times because every explanation is a thread they can pull. You discard with this. This is what you discard with. Silence, consistency, boundaries, no reaction. Silence, consistency, boundaries, no reaction. Because the thing that hurts a narcissist the most is not your words. I promise you. Words do not hurt us. You could call me an ugly ass, bitch ass. Man. You could say I got no teeth. I'm dirty. I wear the same drawers. We don't care about that. It's you. This is what we care about. You being unmovable. I can't get a reaction out of you. You know what I'm saying? We don't care about words. Okay? That feeds us. We thrive in chaos. You know what I'm saying? Detachment, Janae. I like that. Yes. Listen, y'all. If you left first and they started acting weird after, type me, y'all. If you want me to decode your specific situation, probably text ready to 732-498-4582. Okay? No cat. Ask me some more questions, though, y'all. We just getting started. Shit getting real dark, man. No cap. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm going to put my phone number in the comments. Somebody asked for it. Y'all got to text this number. It's my number. Y'all text ready to this number. 732-498-4582. You know what I'm saying? They don't like it, but they gonna respect it. I said what too fast. My bad. I just put my number in the comments. Text ready to that number. Okay? If y'all need me. Listen, y'all. I'm about to answer another question. We just getting started. I'm decoding, y'all. Live Q&A. If you're on YouTube, send a super chat. Prioritize you. It's mad people. I got 98 people on TikTok and got like 17 people on YouTube. It's a lot of people. Hella comments. The goal is to help everybody we can. And the only way I can help you is if I see you. You gotta be following me, tapping the screen, something, shit. Stand out. But if I see you, I'm not going to ignore you. I promise you. Feel me? Okay. We here to help everybody, y'all. I promise. I got y'all. And I'm gonna decode it. I'm not gonna give you no one word answer. I'm gonna break it down. Let me know what did they do and what you need clarity on, and I got you. Okay? No cap. YouTube, y'all ain't got no questions. All right. TikTok, ask me some questions. I'm about to let some people come up here, though. If y'all come up here, I'll let y'all come up for like 30 seconds. Don't come up here and trauma dump. Just give me what y'all wanna like what they did and what you need clarity on, okay? I'm gonna help you regardless, though. If you come up here. Okay, because trauma dumping, I always say this. I'm saying this not to be rude. It's because trauma dumping will not help y'all, I promise. You're trying to figure out a game that's not meant for you to play if you trauma dump. I want to give you clarity. I want your brain to get to that point where it's like, yes, finally, this nigga is not good for me, okay? You know what I'm saying? Because you trying to make up a game. Like, you trying to play a game that's not meant for you. We thrive on confusion. You trying to get clarity from a person who thrives on confusion, my baby. Yeah, and that's the game. That's fun. I want the narcissist right now. He wants y'all to be on this live asking questions all day. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here to give you the clarity you need so you see through that motherfucker when you see him. He wants you to be wondering, don't figure nothing out. They want you to be on this live, ask questions and just to know the fact that you're watching and thinking about him and trying to figure him out. But you will never get that answer. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here for. Lock in. A narcissist will never leave you alone for real, especially if you're a good supply. You gotta remove assets. You gotta let us fade away. Like you got, it's like, especially if you the. Did y'all hear the masterclass yesterday? I named like 10 different type of supplies, man. So many different type of supplies. It's crazy. We got this consistent supply. Come on, man. We got the supply we just give for attention. The emotional supply. We got so much different supply. Do y'all want me to go over the different type of supplies real quick before I get into a question? Because I don't think y'all know. Put a Christmas tree, man. You feel me? Y'all could get that masterclass. That masterclass crazy. I hope y'all saved that, man. Y'all need to get it. I broke all that now. Oh, y'all want to hear about the supply? All right, I see y'all want to hear about the supply. All right, look, I got y'all. Listen, y'all. When you dealing with like a narcissist, you have to understand this, okay? Like, we don't date one person, y'all. We build a system, and every supply has a job, okay? You think you're in a relationship, okay? We think we're running a roster with different roles, okay? I'm gonna say you think you're in a relationship. We think we're running a roster with different roles. Let me break this down. The different types of supply and what each other does for us, okay? I'm gonna break this shit down for y'all, like a Christmas tree. The first one is emotional supply. I told y'all this yesterday, man. Listen, this is the person who feeds our ego. They hype us up. They validate us. They stroke the false self. See, this is the one we call when we want to feel powerful again. We don't go to them when we're humble. We go to them when we want to feel like that man. We go to them when we want to feel like that man, that guy. You feel me? Anybody. This for girls and guys for real. But I'm gonna tell y'all what they give us. You know what I'm saying? Look. Praise, admiration, attention, and loyalty. And what it does to you, you feel chosen, but you're being used as a mirror. That's what the emotional supply give us. Praise, admiration, attention, and loyalty. And what it does to you, you feel chosen, but you're being used as a mirror. Now, we got the consistent supply. You know what I'm saying? Whew. Now, this too. This is consistent supply. I told y'all this too. This is the reliable one, y'all. The consistent supply. The reliable one. The one who always answers, always forgives, always comes back. This is the one we can mistreat and still keep access to. This supply is dangerous because they become the foundation. We might cheat on consistent supply, but we don't want to lose consistent supply. You hear me? I cheat on them, but I don't want to lose you. You feel me? Listen, because that's the one holding the whole emotional system together. You feel me? And I'm going to tell you what they give us. They give us stability, routine, and predictability. You know what I'm saying? And what it does to you is you become the wife mentally, even if you're not. Another supply is got the sexual supply. It's the third one. We call this the sexual supply. This is simple, y'all. Like, it's access, it's dopamine, it's conquest. A narcissist uses sex for power, not connection. So sexual supply is the person we run to when we feel empty and want a quick high. What they give us is release, excitement, and control. You know what I'm saying? And what it does to you, you confuse intimacy with attachment. Okay? Another supply is we got status supply. This is the one we use for image. We call it status supply. See, the one that looks good on our arm, the one that makes people respect us, and the one that we post. My grade, like a grade A. See, this is not about love. It's about perception. It's about image. You know what I'm saying? Because narcissists are addicted to looking successful, not being successful. You heard? What they give us is reputation. This is what the status supply give us. Reputation and validation through others, okay? See, you become a trophy, not a partner, see. And another one is we got financial supply. This is the one we benefit from materially. The financial supply, money, the bills paid, the trips, the food, a place to stay, help with our life. See, this supply usually gets manipulated the most because they're providing real resources. What they give us, survival and a lifestyle. See, and what it does to you is you feel drained, used, and resentful. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, see that another supply. We got the nurturing supply. I told y'all there's so many different supplies, bro. I'm telling y'all, man. This is what y'all gotta tap in. CTU, link in bio. Go to the community, man. Y'all see this? It's a lot y'all don't know out here. We got the nurturing supply, man. This is the healer, the one who thinks if I love him harder, he'll change. You know what I'm saying? This supply is the most loyal and the most traumatized usually. You know what I'm saying? Listen, because we can cry, act broken, they will rescue us. Favorite empath type shit. What they give us is mother energy, emotional labor, and forgiveness. You hear me? Mother energy, emotional labor, and forgiveness, y'all. And what it does to you is you become addicted to saving someone who enjoys being broken. Another supply is the drama supply. This one is the this one is like toxic, but it's powerful. It's the person we fight with, we argue with, and we trigger on purpose. Because narcissists don't just feed off love. We feed off reactions. Anger is still attention. Tears are still energy. Okay? What they give us, the drama supply, is chaos, adrenaline, and emotional control. I need everybody to tap that screen for me on TikTok, please, y'all. Tap that screen so we won't get shadow banned. Because when we expose this shit, they start telling you, they banning my page, man. They restrict me. I get restricted every fucking week. Just tap the screen. Like I said, what does the drama supply give us? Is chaos, adrenaline, and emotional control. And what it does to you is you stay stuck in a cycle of highs and lows. Another supply, y'all. We call this one the backup supply. You feel me? This is the one on a shelf. This is the one we put on the shelf. The one we don't fully commit to, but we keep them warm. We text them randomly. We pop up every few months. We like their stories. Not because we miss them, because we're maintaining assets. What they give us, the backup supply, is options, ego safety net. You know what I'm saying? And what it does to you, you feel confused because they never fully leave you. You're like, why the fuck? They still messing with me doing this, but they will never leave me. Oh man, this and I'm gonna get it. A lot of people, y'all might not know about this supply. You might be. You might not, but this is the revenge supply. Okay? We call this the revenge supply. This is the one we used to hurt somebody else. We don't even like them sometimes. You feel me? But we use them to create jealousy, insecurity, and competition. This is the plot that gets posted right after a breakup. You get what I'm saying? Right after the breakup. You feel me? And what they give us is control through triangulation. You know what I'm saying? And what it does to you, you feel replaced and worthless, even though it's staged. You know what I'm saying? Man. Another one is we got public supply, y'all. Public supply. See, this is the crowd. Okay? Followers, friends, family, co-workers. Narcissists need witnesses because attention from one person is good. But attention from many people is a drug. That's why narcissists love social media. That's why we love social media. And I'm going to tell you what the public supply gives us. They give us clout, praise, and social proof. Okay? Clout, praise, and social proof. And what it does to you is you feel like you can't compete with the world. You feel? I'm telling you, the psychology behind it. You feel me? Look, the most important part is you might have been the main supply, but the main supply doesn't mean most love. Main supply means most useful. Main supply is the one we build our whole life around. That's why you get the worst treatment, because we test the one we think won't leave. This is how you know which one you were. Ask yourself this. Did they come to me for love or did they come to me for relief? Because narcissists don't attach to people. They attach to what people provide. The power move, y'all. I'm gonna get you. Remember what I said? I tell you the power move. This is how you take your power back. See, if you want to break free, stop asking, why did he do this to me? Ask this. What role did I play in his system? Because once you see your role, you stop romanticizing the connection and you start detaching. Okay? Don't forget that. Yeah, we energy vampires. Hell yeah. You ain't gotta be scared though. You feel me? All right, somebody request to come up here. I told y'all I'm answer some questions. Bought a lamp to the hood, man. I did it for the set. You said this game fun. What game fun? This shit is not a game. This ain't nothing funny about this. It's a game. It is not a game. Yeah, I think this shit a game. It's not a game when you're in a trauma bond, man. No, it's not fun when you know how to play. You playing a game. You talking to a narcissist right now. You know that, right? You're playing a game that meant for you not to play. You gonna be playing a game till you 70. You know that? While I'm gonna still have 100 supply while you playing a game with me. You wasting your life with me. You gonna be playing this shit for 20 more years. You heard? I'm telling y'all, man. I better stop playing this shit. Tell y'all, I think this shit 2K. This is not Call of Duty. This is not Call of Duty. You gotta pull a plug. You feel me? Am I playing women as we speak? No, I'm not playing women as we speak. You feel me? I'm saving women every. What am I doing right now? This is what I do every day. You feel me? Okay. You know what I'm saying? We save lives. I used to destroy women though. Shit, I ain't perfect. I used to target empaths like you for fun. Shit was a sport. I was forced to change though. Dark empaths. My mass work my manipulation damn near killed me. A lot of time, more than once. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started to realize I ain't have control over everybody like I thought I did. Shit like that. I had to face real karma. Damn near life death experience a lot. I got stabbed in my chest, my back, all type of shit. Set up by hella women. All type of shit. That's how I had to learn. You get what I'm saying? I had to learn the hard way. If I didn't go through that, I still would be doing it. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know I'm honest. I'm not here to be liked, bruh. I'm here to be honest so y'all can get that clarity and truth y'all need, whether y'all like it or not. I'm gonna be honest. The truth will set you free. Like I told y'all, I didn't want to change. That demon, like that spirit we got in us, man, that shit, it feel good. That's why they don't self-reflect. That's why they don't take accountability. It feel good inside of us. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but I'm telling you how they think and how they feel. Okay? No cap. You right. It's lame as fuck. I didn't love myself. That shit was all that. My ego was fake. I needed to feel love. I could never be by myself. It's still hard to be by myself. Well, it's not really hard to be by myself like that now. But I still have withdrawals when I'm by myself. You get what I'm saying? Like I still have negative thoughts and crazy shit. You feel me? I couldn't just sit with I could sit with it now. Before I couldn't sit with it. I would have to find me a empath to regulate my motherfucking regulation system. You know what I'm saying? Even I needed that. I need stimulation. I need you to praise my ego. Something. We're about to die. You feel me? Ask me some more questions though. Request to join up. Who want to ask me a question? Ask me a question about y'all situation, y'all. We trying to help people. Come on. Let's get it. Let's get it. This is a Q&A. We ain't doing a masterclass today, y'all. We did a masterclass yesterday. If y'all want all masterclasses, come to the community. Link in bio. We do masterclasses in all the day. Every day. CTU. $10 a month. You will never find this shit nowhere else. I'm telling you. No cap. We got the #1 narcissist healing community. Yeah, we hate to be by ourselves. Hell yeah. Rather die. How did I become one? I had too much praise. I was popular as fuck. I was popular, 5-star athlete, you know what I'm saying? I was popular in my city. I was spoiled by my mom and my dad. Like, you feel me? Had nobody couldn't tell me shit. That's how. And I knew I wasn't the average kid. Like, when other kids was hurt, I was happy. When other people was like hurt, I was happy. I knew I was different. I'm not saying I was better, but I knew my mind was not like the average kid shit. Ask me some questions though, y'all. You said, how do I feel about jail? A shelter? Free shelter? That's a real question. I'm going to answer like a self aware narcissist, though. Not like somebody trying to sound politically correct. See, I'm going to tell you this. Look, jail is not a free shelter, it's controlled suffering. Yes, you got a bed. Yes, you got food. Yes, you get structure. But what you lose is your freedom, your pride, your dignity, your time, your nervous system. Listen, man. For us, it's different. Though, like a narcissist, jail, it's like if we go to jail, we brag about that shit. It's for ego, man. If that nigga ain't got like 10, 20 years, if he getting out soon, he ain't about to learn no consequences, man. He about to go in there, study more manipulation, psychology. Probably fucking with the he definitely talking to other women. We definitely calling all our supplies in that motherfucker. Trying to get us out of there. Blood bombing all of y'all. At once. Especially if you the one who always you gonna give me money. If you the money supply, the financial supply, you gonna be the first nigga I call in jail. I mean, you gonna be the first person I call. You feel me? A nigga gonna call you first. Like, especially if you he know you one of them people that don't like saying no. Like you just can't say no. You a nice empath. I'm calling you first. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, jail, man. Or nurse DL. Yeah, some of them are. That's everybody. It's human people. Some people DL. Not all of them are. I'm gonna just say this though. Like, we definitely all live in a triple life. You feel me? We live triple lives. That's what I tell y'all. Feel me? I'm gonna tell y'all what a narcissist really feel about jail, bro. That shit. Them niggas, they don't care about that shit. Most narcissists feel like annoyed, not remorseful. You feel me? Like they get mad, like mad we get caught, not mad that we did it. Embarrassed, not accountable. Angry at the system, not angry at ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's how we think. Because narcissists don't process consequences like healthy people. We don't process consequences like healthy people. We process consequences like, how do I get the fucking control back? How do I get control back? That's how we process consequences. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you why some narcissists act like they don't care though. Because jail is just another environment to adapt to. A narcissist will turn jail to a stage. They'll become the tough guy, the comedian, the preacher, the victim, the I'm changed guy. Not because they transform, because they need a role to survive and still feel important. You get what I'm saying? The biggest pain for a narcissist in jail is not the bed, it's not the food, it's losing access. No access to women, no access to attention, no access to control, no access to distractions. You feel me? And that's why narcissists hate being trapped because we're addicted to movement, options, and escape routes. You feel me? This is how we think jail. A narcissist in jail is thinking this. Who's still loyal to me? Who's putting money on my books? Who's answering the phone? Who can I guilt trip? Who can I manipulate from in this motherfucker? Because even in bars, we're trying to run the same game. Y'all think jail gonna stop a nigga? Listen, why some narcissists like jail? I'm gonna tell you why some narcissists actually like jail. Because this is the dark truth, see. Some narcissists actually like jail because they get sympathy. They get a story. They get to play victim. And they get to say everybody did me wrong. You feel me? And the people on the other, like outside, like start thinking. They start like thinking, they start thinking like, damn, feeling bad. They start sending them love, money, and attention. You feel me? So jail becomes a manipulation tool. The real warning to the victim, y'all. Listen, if you dealing with a narcissist in jail and they suddenly sound spiritual, sweet, and change, listen to me closely. That might not be growth. That might be boredom and desperation. Because once they get out, if there's no accountability, you're going to meet the demon again. You're going to get broken down like a fucking Christmas tree. Just with a better script. You hear me? No cap. I've been having headaches. I'm going to ask some question. All right, I'm gonna bring, y'all can request to come up here, ask me a question. If y'all come up here, 30 seconds, just let me know what did he do and what you need clarity on, okay? Oh, no cap. Can y'all hear me? Oh. Can y'all hear me now? All right, look. Request to join up, y'all. I'm gonna answer some questions. 30 seconds. Let me know what did he do and what you need clarity on, so I can help you. I'm really help your situation. Okay. How you doing?
Hello. Hey, how are you? I appreciate your content.
Thank you. I
Can
appreciate
you
you.
hear me?
I can hear you. I appreciate you coming up
Okay.
here.
Yeah, so my question is, are you aware when you start devaluing the woman and when you're ghosting?
You said when I start devaluing a woman and start ghosting?
Yeah, are
Listen.
you fully aware of it?
Oh yeah.
You know
See.
what you're doing. You're doing it intentionally.
Yep. I'm gonna tell you this though. Look. I'm gonna say, listen to me. That's a great question. Okay. Now, it's a powerful, and I'm gonna answer this honestly. Yes and no. Like sometimes we're aware, sometimes we're not aware in the way you mean. Okay. I'm gonna break it down. See, when we are aware, a narcissist aware when the devaluing is intentional. That's when we start doing stuff like this. Taking longer to reply on purpose, withholding affection on purpose, pulling back to make you chase, testing how much you'll tolerate, punishing you for speaking up, and acting dry so you feel insecure. See, in those moments, yes, we know exactly what we're doing because we're trying to shift the power dynamic. We want you to go from confident to confused. You know what I'm saying? Now, when we are not aware like you think, see, now here's the part most people don't understand. See, sometimes we're not sitting there thinking, let me hurt her today. Sometimes it's more like a switch because narcissists don't love in a stable way. We love based on supply. So when you stop feeding the ego the same way, or you start asking for accountability, or you start seeing the mask, or you stop being easy to control, we start feeling irritated. Not because you did something wrong, but because you started becoming real. And real love requires real character. And I'm gonna tell you why ghosting happens. See, ghosting happens for four main reasons. Number one is avoidance. See, we don't want to talk about feelings, problems, or accountability. Second thing is control. Silence is a leash. If you react, we know we still got you.
Hmm.
Third thing is replacement. We're entertaining another supply and we don't want to juggle too hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fourth thing is deactivation. You trigger our shame and we don't know how to process it, so we just disappear. Go. See, now I'm gonna tell you the devaluing stage. See, devalue is when we stop treating you like a person and start treating you like a service. You become a therapist. You become a mother. You become a bill payer. You can become a convenience. You become a body. You become a backup plan. And the reason it feels so confusing is because we still want access, but we don't want responsibility. So we start giving you crumbs and expecting loyalty. Now, the darkest truth about this is sometimes the narcissist starts devaluing the moment they realize that you really love them because now they feel safe enough to be lazy. That's why the beginning was perfect and the middle starts feeling like emotional starvation. You get what I'm saying? See,
Uh-huh.
now the power move for you is stop asking, is he aware? Ask, is he accountable? Because even if he's not aware, he's still responsible. You know what I'm saying? If he's ghosting you, devaluing you, and you're confusing you, the answer is not to love harder. The answer is to detach harder. You know what I'm saying? Because the only language narcissists respect, only thing we respect is consequences. And it's coming from me. So, listen, you know what I'm saying? I hope that helped you. See, chat, listen.
Yeah, it did. I detached in October for good.
I'm glad
So
you detached. I hope that answered
yeah,
your question.
it went back and forth, but I had to let that go. Thank you. I
I'm proud of you
appreciate
for
it.
detaching. You really did the right thing.
It was very hard, but
Thank
I
you.
realized you know who told me? Gemini, ChatGPT. I was asking questions, and it was like, this fool is a full blown narcissist. And then I started looking at it from that perspective and sending the text messages he was sending me, and it was dry and bullshit like that. Yeah.
Chat
So yeah, I
GPT.
appreciate you. Yeah, and I like your. I'm gonna follow you. I started following you.
Appreciate you,
What's
chosen one.
happening?
You a chosen one. Thank you.
Absolutely. I'm gonna follow you from both my accounts. I got two. This is my backup one.
Appreciate you. You need to join CTU.
I
Yeah.
will. I'm gonna check you out.
Thank you. I appreciate you. You always welcome here. Thank you. Appreciate you.
All right. Peace. Thank you. I'm
Hey,
out.
ask me some more questions, y'all. What's shop? Who next, man? Who needs some clarity around this motherfucker? Hey, look. What's up, Paige? Let me know.
Hi.
This what happened. So tell me what he did and what you did clarity on. What's up? Talk to me.
Okay, so I wanted to know, why am I always attracting narcissists? And it's like the same game. It's always me. I'm always the issue. The manipulation, bringing other people in. I guess that's like triangulation, making me look bad in front of others. Also, it's like they don't want other people to like me. They hate when people like me. They tell them
I
false
got you.
things about me.
That's a great question. I got the answer for you. I don't want to cut you off, but I see what's going on. Okay, listen. You're not always the issue. Okay, but you
Uh-huh.
are the pattern. You hear me? Listen. You are the pattern, and once you understand the pattern, you stop blaming yourself and you start changing your outcomes. I'm gonna break this down. See, I'm gonna tell you why you keep attracting narcissists. See, you don't attract narcissists because you're weak. You attract narcissists because you have something that they need. Narcissists are not drawn to random people. They're drawn to people with empathy, with loyalty, forgiveness, patience, hope, softness, a big heart, a high tolerance for pain. And if you grew up having to earn love, you will confuse intensity with connection. So when a narcissist comes in strong, you don't see it as a red flag. You see it as finally somebody who want me. You know what I'm saying? See, the real reason it keeps happening is, see, here's the truth. Nobody gonna tell you. It's not that you attract them. It's that you entertain them longer than a healed person would. You know what I'm saying? A healed person meets a narcissist too. You get what I'm saying? A people meet narcissists too. They just leave early. They just leave early. You stay because your nervous system thinks chaos is normal. So the narcissist thinks this. Oh yeah, this one going to be mine. I'm about to finish you. You know what I'm saying? See, look, Now, what I'm gonna tell you why narcissists sense like what they sense in you, okay?
Uh-huh.
A narcissist can feel it like in your spirit when you're the type to over explain, when you're the type to people please, when you type to forgive too fast, when you give second chances, when you the type to try to prove your worth, when you fear abandonment, and when you hate being alone. See, so they push your boundaries early to see if you'll fold. If you fold once, they know they can fold you again. You feel me? Listen, and I'm gonna tell you why you feel like you're always the problem. See, because narcissists rewrite history. They don't just hurt you; they convince you it was your fault for reacting. So now you're sitting there thinking, maybe I'm too emotional, maybe I'm too sensitive, maybe I asked for too much. No, you were just asking the wrong person for human decency. Now I'm gonna tell you the deep root about this. Most people who attract narcissists consistently have one of these wounds. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, one of these wounds either you learned love through inconsistency, you learned love through abandonment, you learned love through earning approval, or you learned love through chaos. So when someone stable shows up, it feels boring. But when someone toxic shows up, it feels familiar. That's trauma, not love. You get what I'm saying? See, now I'm gonna tell you the power move. Whenever I tell y'all on this live, the power move, that means I'm giving you your power back. This is what you do. This is your job, okay? Look, your job is not to avoid narcissists, okay? Your job is
Okay.
to become the type of person narcissists can't stay with. And how you do that is simple. Look, you stop auditioning for love. You stop explaining your boundaries. You stop trying to prove your worth. You stop rewarding disrespect with access. Because narcissists don't leave because you're too much. No. They leave when you stop being easy. You get what I'm saying? See,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you a quick test. Look, if you want to know you healing, ask yourself this: do I feel guilty for having standards? If the answer is yes, that's why they keep coming. You know what I'm saying? See, look, listen, I just want you to know, I hope I answered your question. Did I break that down to you?
Okay, as I promise you, I'm not lying. I hate to swear to God because I know that's bad, but I don't want you to feel like I'm lying. I'm literally shaking. Everything you said is literally everything I've been thinking about. Like it's literally right on the money. Like it honestly, it's like, do you have discernment or something?
Listen, I'm gonna say this. I just no. I'm gonna say that I don't think you lying. I believe you. Like the fact that you shake it right now tells me something important. Okay, I want to say this. That's not drama. That's your nervous system remembering. Okay, like when you've been like with a narcissist, your body becomes trained to fear truth because truth is what used to start the punishment. You know what I'm saying? That's what we use to start the punishment, the truth. So when you
Yeah.
finally hear someone explain it clearly, your body reacts like, "Oh my God, this is real." I can tell you why you're shaking. See, you're shaking because your brain is connecting dots that you were forced to disconnect just to survive. You were living in confusion so long that clarity feels dangerous. Your body is coming out of survival mode. That's not weakness. That's your spirit waking up. You know what I'm saying? See, what I need you to do right now is this. Breathe with me, okay? Breathe in, breathe with me. Look, in through your nose, slow. Hold it and then let it out. Okay? You safe right now. Okay? The reason
How did you know I don't feel safe? How did you know that?
I'm telling you, it's energy. I promise you, calm. You safe right now, okay? The reason I'm right is because narcissists run patterns, okay? Not love, okay? Different face, same script, okay? And you're not crazy for staying. You were trauma bonded. That bond feels like love, but it's really your nervous system addicted to the cycle. The high, low, hope, pain, relief, repeat. I'm gonna say it again. It's the high, the low, the hope, the pain, the relief, and repeat. Now I'm gonna tell you your power move again. Look, this is the power move. Don't go message them after this live, okay? Don't go explaining
How
yourself.
did you know that I was like, what?
I know. I'm telling you, it's the same pattern, same script. Listen, I got you. Look, don't go message them after this live, okay? Don't go
Okay.
explaining yourself and don't go chase closure. Listen, sit with the truth, okay? Because the moment you stop shaking and start standing, that's when your life changes, okay? See, listen. Chat, everybody send her love right now, y'all. If you feel seen too, type me. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all show her some love right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Because she dealt with a demon. I appreciate you coming up here too, Paige. No cap.
And I have another question though, a very serious one.
What's up?
What if it's like a family? You know, the narcissistic family dynamics, the golden child and this and that. And then what if they always pin people up against you and you're stuck in that cycle and you don't know how to get out of it? And it's manipulation. But, there's different types of narcissism. Some just want all the sympathy, all of the attention. Some just really want to dominate and control and then make you feel worthless. And
Yeah, I got you. That's a great question. Look, listen. Family narcissism is one of the hardest ones because you can block an ex, but you can't always block blood. You know what I'm saying? See, and when you like your own family pins people against you, it makes you feel trapped. So let me break this down. I'm gonna tell you why families do that. See, in toxic families, they don't bond through love. They bond through a target. You know what I'm saying? They need one person to carry the blame so everybody else can avoid accountability. That person becomes the scapegoat. So if you're the truth teller, the sensitive one, the one who sees patterns, the one who won't fake that shit, they'll turn you into the problem. You know what I'm saying? Because your honesty threatens the family fake peace. You know what I'm saying?
that
And
makes sense, yes.
this is what it looked like. They'll do stuff like twist your words, make you sound crazy, tell other people
Yes.
what you said, compare you to siblings, bring up old mistakes, act innocent in public, or gang up on you privately. See, that's called triangulation. They're not trying to solve problems, they're trying to control the story. And I'm gonna tell you why you feel stuck because they trained you to believe this. If I don't accept this, I'm a bad daughter. If I don't tolerate this, I'm ungrateful. If I speak up, I'll be punished. And if I leave, I'll be done. So you just stay quiet to survive. But I'm gonna tell you this, silence doesn't protect you in a toxic family, okay? It makes you easier to blame. You know what I'm saying?
And I was just about to tell you that.
Yeah, see, the truth, let me tell you the truth about your role. Look, if your family constantly pins people against you, you're not the problem. You're the one they can't control. And the person they can't control becomes the enemy. You're gonna be the worst person in the world. Now, this is what you do when you if you can't leave yet, okay? See, because I'm not going to give you fake advice like just cut them off if you live with them or depend on them, okay? Look, listen. So here's the real power moves. First thing is you stop explaining yourself. You know what I'm saying? Explaining gives them more material to twist. You know what I'm saying? Second
Yes.
thing is stop defending your name in the group chat. You were never win in a rigged courtroom. That shit is rigged. It's meant for you to lose. You get what I'm saying? Third thing, you go quiet but strategic. See, short answers, no emotions, no oversharing. Number four is build private support outside the family, a friend, a mentor, our community, CTU, therapy, somebody safe. Okay. Another thing is start planning your exit emotionally and financially. Even if it takes time, you need a plan. Okay,
And I've
because
been thinking about that.
because the goal is freedom, not arguments. Okay, listen. The line you say to them is if they try to pull you into drama, say this: I'm not doing confusion anymore. If you want to talk to me with respect, and then stop talking, because boundaries aren't speeches. Boundaries are behavior. Okay, and let me say this: the most important thing when it's family, the healing is accepting this. They might never understand you. They might never validate you. They might never admit what they did. So your closure becomes this: I see the pattern, and I choose myself anyway. You know what I'm saying? I hope I helped you though. No cap. Thank you for coming up here.
Wait, you said narcissism is a spirit.
Yes, it's spirit. Listen, if you got more questions, I got you. Cause I know like, I got your whole story down pat. I can tell you whatever you need, but let me help somebody else, okay? I love talking
Yeah.
to you though. You know what
How
I'm
can
saying?
you tell me like how like
If you need help, you could message me right now on TikTok. I'll DM you my information, okay?
message on TikTok? Okay.
Okay, I got you. I'll help you. Now
Thank you
she
so much.
family, y'all. She family. Make sure y'all show her love and respect. Everybody come up here, y'all show them love and respect. Think is she brave enough to tell her story? Shout out to her. Hey, what's up, Miss One?
Wonders.
Miss Wonder, how you doing? What's up?
I'm doing well. How are you, young man?
I'm doing great.
Awesome. I appreciate you helping us, empaths, because we are targeted. We are the targeted ones, the chosen ones. Um, so I just want to give you a little bit about my situation. So I was married up until August. Um, my ex-husband, he did a reverse discard. He treated me so bad that I didn't have no choice but to leave. And when I left, I loved it. I had peace and everything like that. So I left November of 2024, and January of 2025, we kind of like reconnected because of a situation that happened. And my daughter told me, so I reached out to him to see if he was okay. He tried to love bomb me, and but I'm still looking at the patterns, the behavior. I'll be 55 next in April, and he'll be 54 February 5th. So this is his second marriage, my first. So we tried to work it out. He came to visit me. He was working in Florida. He came to visit me in August. We hung out, everything like that, tried to connect, intimate. It just wasn't. And at that point, I kind of knew that it was over because when we were hanging out, we were in I live in Texas. And it was kind of like we was doing doing something to kill time. So there is no connection. I'm just paying attention to things, but not saying a whole lot. So he filed for divorce in January before we reconnected. And I guess that was a control tactic. So when I saw that he was really like trying to work on the marriage and get help and therapy like that, what I did was I said enough is enough. And I went and had a lawyer to complete the final decree. And the divorce was final August the 14th. He didn't think I was going to go through with it. So I did anyhow. So fast forward, I went to Milwaukee, my hometown, to see about my daughter who was sick, and I was there for 3 months. He flew to Milwaukee. I hadn't talked to him since the divorce, and when we were communicating, it was via email. So he flew to Milwaukee and he came to see my daughter. So the first day it was kind of awkward because I hadn't had any communication with him since August. So I spoke to him and then I left. I left him at the hospital with my daughter because he said he came to see her. So I made sure he
Mute your
did
mic.
just that. So then the second day he came, there was a little bit more interaction. But after that, I came back home to Dallas, and he had reached out to me, and I had just said, you know what, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole with him. I know that he's with another woman.
What you want to know? I see what's going on, but what you want to know? Because I'm ready to break this
Okay.
shit down.
Okay, please do. So last week he called my daughter and he told her that he was gonna go to Africa for his birthday, and he said that he had reached out to 3 people about my daughter, which was my daughter, me, and my other daughter that he was talking to that day. And neither one of us answered, and I did that on purpose. And then he told my daughter that he was with a friend and he needed to get off the phone because he was going into a meeting. He was here in Dallas at that time. Then the other day, he texted my brother paragraphs about everything that he was going through. And my brother don't really fool with him. So I know that that's just, he's using them as flying monkeys to try to get to me, to relay these messages to me, to see where I'm at and to see if I'm going to reach out to him. But I'm not doing that. Like, those games are over with. But he hasn't reached out to me since I want to say maybe the first week of December. I haven't
What's your
heard from him
question,
since.
Queen? I'm answering you.
So what are you gathering from that? Because
I got you. I got you. I got you. Listen, I got you. Take a deep breath. Listen, I got you.
Okay.
I got you. You said you good. Listen, first of all, thank you for trusting me with that, and I'm proud of you because you did the hardest part. You didn't just leave emotionally; you left legally, and that's power. Now, let me break down what happened. See, What a reverse discard really is. Listen, a reverse discard is when a narcissist leaves first, but expect you to stay available. It's not I'm done with you. Mm-hmm. It's not I'm done with you. It's I'm done with responsibility, but I still want access. So he left, and when you didn't collapse the way he expected, he came back with love bombing. That's not love. That's a reset attempt. See, now I'm gonna tell you why he filed for divorce. See, he filed in January because narcissists love control through paperwork. Court is leverage. Divorce is leverage. You know what I'm saying? It's a way to say, I can erase you when I want. I can return when I want. I control the timeline. You know what I'm saying? But the moment you went to a lawyer and handled it yourself, you took his favorite weapon away. You took the power back. That's why he's circling now. You know what I'm saying? See, now I'm going to tell you why he's reaching out to your daughter, brother, and other people. That's called triangulation. You know what I'm saying? This is triangulation. He's not trying to connect. He's trying to keep his presence in your ecosystem because narcissists hate when they lose access to the family system. So what he's doing is this. If I can't reach her directly, I'm going to touch the people around her so she still feels me. It's psychological. It's not random. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me tell you, the Africa comment is not about Africa. That's a fantasy future. You know what I'm saying? Narcissists love future faking. They'll say big things like trips, marriage, a new life, a new chapter. We're going to do this and that. Not because it's real, but because it creates emotional confusion and hope. And hope is the strongest leash. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm going to tell you why he's acting busy on the phone. See, that little line about I'm with a friend, have a meeting is another tactic. It's subtle. It's him trying to look important. Because narcissists want to appear wanted, in demand, high value, unbothered. You know what I'm saying? Even while they're still stalking your life from the sidelines. You know what I'm saying? Now, what this means in one sentence, see, he's not coming back because he's changed, okay? He's coming back because you escaped. And now he wants to see if he still has access to your nervous system through your family. Now, I'm going to tell you, your power move. This is you taking your power back. See, you already did the biggest move. You finished the divorce. You filed for the divorce. Now, the next move is this. No emotional conversations. No catching up. No explaining. No closure meetings. And with your daughter and your brother, you keep it clean. Don't relay messages to me. Don't update him about me. And keep it respectful but distant. You know what I'm saying? Because narcissists don't need direct access to control you. They just need information. All we need is information. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
See, and what I want you to remember, look, at 55, you're not too old. You are finally wise enough to stop confusing love with emotional labor. And the fact that you can feel that there's no connection means your spirit is already detached. And that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and absolutely, you're absolutely right, 100% about all of that.
Did I answer your question, Queen?
Yeah, you did. You hit the nail on the head,
Now,
and I appreciate that.
I'm glad I can help you. If you need more guidance, I'm here. You could join my private community or you go. That's why I do personal one-on-ones. I appreciate you for coming up here. Thank you for being brave and asking that great question. That was a good question. And that's going to help a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Hey,
So
y'all,
thank you
look.
for your input. And do you think that well, no, I'm not going to change my number. I'm just going to have the power not to answer if he ever should call. Because that's giving him too much power by changing my number.
You said, I think you should change your number? Listen, I'm going to say this. This is what we do. Yes, if he keeps reaching through people and you feel your peace getting disturbed, changing your number is a power move. But listen, I'm going to give you the smart version, not the emotional version. When you should change your number, you change it if he keeps calling from different numbers. He won't respect no contact. He uses random check-ins to pull you back in. He uses your family to keep tabs. Every time he pops up, you start shaking, spiraling, or losing sleep. That's when you should block his number. That means your nervous system needs a clean reset. So when you don't have to change it you don't have to change it if he's blocked everywhere. He's not finding new ways to reach you out. You're not emotionally reacting no more, or your family isn't feeding him information. Sometimes the boundary is enough. But the best strategy, if you change your number, do it the right way. Give the number only to safe people. Tell your daughter and brother, do not share it, don't announce it, and don't warn him. Just disappear. Because narcissists don't respect speeches. They respect consequences. You hear me? I'm gonna repeat that all night, y'all. That's the only thing that they can respect. See, let me tell you, the deepest truth is changing your number is not about being scared, okay? It's about removing access. Because narcissists don't need love to stay connected. They just need a door, and you're allowed to close it, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's blocked. I blocked him on all of my social media outlets.
That's good. You did the right thing. You get what I'm saying? But you smart. You on the right path. You took. I'm gonna be honest. You already took your power back. You just gotta continue to keep doing this and keep fighting. You know what I'm saying? And don't give him that power back. You know what I'm saying? Don't fold. You went so far. You handled it. Keep doing what you're doing, and just know if you ever need me, you ever need us, we're here. And thank you for coming on. I'm gonna help the next person though. Okay?
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much for coming up here.
You're
Who?
welcome.
What's up, Tatted? Ace, how you doing?
Shit.
You got a question or no?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Who got a question, man? Who next?
I got a question. I'm ready to go.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing well. My question is, how do you know that I'm trying to frame this right. So, like, so when a dark em- so how do you know as a dark empath if you have picked up some of the narcissistic traits, and how do you know if you're not playing your game back with them, but still a dark empath? Does that make sense?
Yeah, you saying you a dark empath? Okay.
Yeah, so I think, no, I know I'm a dark empath, and I've been dealing with this narcissist for like 5 years, but I feel like I've played his own game back with him, but it's now kind of unraveling that I played his own game back to him, but I'm still a dark empath because I still have the empathic feelings like compassion and like I still feel.
Okay, I got you, Queen. Look. I got you. I know what you're trying to say. Look, because this is high level question. Okay. Now listen. I'm going to tell you the truth. See, yes, you can definitely pick up narcissistic traits when you've been around a narcissist too long. I say this to everybody. Like, if you've been around us long, you're definitely going to pick up some traits. But not because you become evil, okay? It's because your nervous system learned survival. You know what I'm saying? That's where people, like, that's what they don't understand. First, let me define it. See, a dark empath is not a narcissist. A dark empath is someone who has empathy, but they also have the ability to turn cold when they need to. They can read people. They can play chess. They can protect themselves. The difference is a narcissist uses power to control people. A dark empath uses power to protect themselves. Intent matters. You get what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to tell you why you start acting like them. See, when you deal with a narcissist long enough, you start picking up traits like detachment, silence, withholding, testing, playing mind games back, keeping options open, being colder than normal, and not trusting anyone. That's not always narcissism. That's a trauma response. You get what I'm saying? See, that's you trying to stop being a victim. Now, the big question is, how do you know you're becoming like them? Okay, that's the question you want to know. Here's the test. Number one, do you feel remorse? Because we don't. A narcissist hurt people and feel justified. A dark empath can go cold, but later they'll feel it. They'll feel, damn, I didn't like who I became. You know what I'm saying? If you still feel guilt, empathy, and self-reflection, you're not a narcissist. You're just armored, okay? You're just armored. Now, two, the second question, are you doing it for control or protection? If you're doing it to punish people, dominate people, and humiliate people, that's narcissistic. If you're doing it to stop getting played, stop being manipulated, stop being drained, that's protection. Okay? Another question is, can you admit when you're wrong? That's another thing we don't do. Narcissists can't apologize without turning into it manipulation. You know what I'm saying? A dark empath can say this. I was wrong. I didn't handle that right. That's a big difference. You get what I'm saying? Another question is you ask, do you enjoy their pain? Do you enjoy pain? This one is heavy because narcissists enjoy power over people. A dark empath might get satisfaction from standing up for themselves, but they don't enjoy destroying somebody who didn't deserve it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Another question is, are you becoming cold to everybody or just the abuser? You know what I'm saying? If you're cold to everyone, you're traumatized and hardened. You know what I'm saying? If you're only cold to manipulators, you're learning discernment. You get what I'm saying? So here's the real truth about playing his game back. Most people who say I started playing his game back are not narcissists. They're just finally fighting for their dignity because you got tired of being the only one with a heart. But listen to me carefully. When you play a narcissist game, you might win a moment. You might win a moment, but you lose your spirit because their game is dirty. It's a game not meant for you to win. And if you stay in it too long, you start forgetting who the fuck you are. You feel me? You start forgetting who you are. Now I'm gonna tell you the power move. Your power move. Listen. Instead of playing his game better, exit the game, okay? Because the biggest flex on a narcissist is not revenge. It's peace, it's silence, it's moving on without needing them to understand. Now, this is how you know you're still a dark empath. If you're asking this question right now, that means you still have empathy. Narcissists don't worry about becoming narcissists. They worry about losing control. That's all we care about. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Narcissists don't worry about becoming narcissists, y'all. They worry about losing control. You feel me? I hope I answered your question, though.
You did, and there's something that you said that I was like, So when one of your questions was, okay, are you becoming cold to everybody? So, so for one, this narcissist has already exited. I think I outbeat his game because he already exited himself. Like he's done. Like he can't handle me playing the game back. So he's already discarded me per se. And but for me, I feel like I have become very cold. Like I still have feelings towards people that I'm cold towards, but I feel it's because I'm now seeing that there's almost everybody in my life has been a narcissist, like family members, friends, systems that have been like that's been really close to me. So that's like, how can you distinguish between whether you're cold because of overexposure to a narc, or whether you're cold because of just like realizing the truth of what really is?
I'm gonna say this. You say your family narcissist. Look, I believe you. You listen. You're not cold. You just tired. There's a difference. See, when you grow up around narcissists, your heart doesn't shut off because you don't care. Your heart shuts off because caring costs you too much. So you learn a new survival language, and that's called distance. See, I'm gonna tell why you still have feelings. You still have feelings because you're not narcissists. Narcissists don't feel guilty for being cold. You feel guilty because you still have empathy, even for people who hurt you. That's why you're confused. Because your heart is saying, I love them, but your nervous system saying they're not safe. You know what I'm saying? And that internal war makes you look cold on the outside. But inside, you're still soft. Now, what happens when your whole family is narcissistic? You got trained to believe love means suffering. Love means proving yourself. Love means being misunderstood. Love means being a scapegoat. So when you finally stop performing, they call you cold. Not because you change, because you stop feeding their control. The truth about being cold is not always evil. Sometimes being cold is boundaries. Sometimes being cold is you finally protecting your peace. Sometimes being cold is you realizing like that, you know what I'm saying? Like I can love you and still not allow you access to me. That's called emotional intelligence. So what you do now is, here's the move. Don't try to become warm for people who never protected you. Become warm for yourself first. And if you want to keep them in your life, keep them on a new level. Respectful distance, short conversations, no oversharing, and no begging to be understood. Because you can't heal in a room full of people who benefit from you being broken, okay? So I hope I answered your question. If you need more help or any more questions, Because I'm going to go to the next person. Book a one-on-one or join my private community, okay? Thank you for coming up here, okay? Appreciate you. What's up, Kirby? How you doing?
Hi, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I thank you for having this discussion. I don't want to be too long on it. I'm gonna try to wrap it up real quick. But I've been with my ex for about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, look, this is what we can do. This is how we can do it. Just let me know what he did and what you need clarity on. That's how we going to do it, y'all. For everybody come up here, we're going to keep it short and simple because it's a lot of people, okay?
Okay, I left him one time before for about 9 months. And then he was stalking me. He came to my house in different cars and just watching me and stuff like that. And so I guess I let him back in. I gave him a second chance, which I know I shouldn't have, but I did because I guess I still have feelings for him. But anyway, the last thing that he did that I couldn't deal with it anymore, and I left him the first week of the new year. I said I couldn't do it anymore because my nervous system was shutting down and I felt like I was drained, and I am an empath as well. And I was just so drained. I didn't have no energy. So what he did was, I poured out my heart to him that Sunday, and I was telling him, I said, I'm not going to take this year. And I was telling him we need to talk and we need to do this in a relationship and everything. And we were laying in the bed together. And so he turned his back on me. He just turned his back while I was talking and while I was crying. And then I still was talking, and he's never responded. I asked him questions. He never responded. Then he pulled the cover over his head. And then I said, you know what? I don't think that I don't deserve this. And I said, I'm not going to do this anymore. And so I just decided to leave and never looked back. I didn't give him any explanation. I didn't tell him he left to go somewhere to the store. And then while he left, I put everything in my car and I just left him. I just left him. And I know I did the best thing because after I did that, even though I had mixed feelings, I felt like a weight lifted off of me. I felt that a difference. And I know I'm not going back because I knew that's the last straw. So,
listen, I know, hold on, I don't want to stop you. I want to break down what's going on because I know what you're going through, okay? Let me talk to you. I want to say this, though, before I speak. First, I'm proud of you, okay? Listen, because what you just described is the hardest part of breaking the trauma bond. You get what I'm saying? You didn't just leave him. You left the hope. You know what I'm saying? And that's what keeps most people trapped. You know what I'm saying? See, let me break down what happened, see. You left for 9 months. He stalked you for months. That wasn't love. That was obsession over access. Because narcissists don't chase you because you're special. They chase you because you escaped their control. So when you let him back in, he didn't come back to love you better. He came back to reset the power dynamic. You get what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you why you pour your heart out and he went cold. See, this is the part people don't understand. See, when you pour your heart out to a narcissist, you think you're creating closeness. But to a narcissist, vulnerability is leverage. So when you said he couldn't do anything, you challenge his control. And narcissists respond to challenges with punishment, not communication. So he turned his back, went silent, stopped responding. You know what I'm saying? That was not him being confused. That was him trying to break you back into submission. Now, the silent treatment is a weapon, see? Silence is not peace with a narcissist. Silence is pressure. It's designed to make you feel unimportant, unlovable, unchosen, anxious, and desperate. So you start chasing again, but you didn't chase. You left. That's why you won. Now, look, I'm going to tell you why you felt like why you feel like I knew I shouldn't have. You said, I knew I shouldn't have. That's your discernment talking. Don't shame yourself for going back. Most people always going to go back. It's trained like that because trauma bonds don't break with logic. They break with pain. And this time, the pain taught you your biggest win. You said this. You said, I decided to leave and never look back. That's not a breakup. That's a graduation. That's you choosing your dignity over your addiction. You know what I'm saying? Your next move is this. Your power move is important to you. Now listen, the next phase is where people relapse. Okay? Because once you leave, he's going to try one or two things. Look, he's going to try to love bomb you again or punish you harder. Either way, it's a trap. So your assignment is this. No responding, no checking, no explaining, no closure conversations. Because the only way to beat a narcissist cycle is to starve it. Okay? Chat, everybody tell her y'all proud of her. And if you left someone you know you should never let back in, type me, yo. You feel me? You gotta be proud of her. She left a demon. Even though she know it's hard. You know how hard it is to leave us in this stage? Because I know. I'm the type of nigga to try to pull you back in this stage. You know what I'm saying? So look, she doing good. You know what I'm saying? But I hope I helped you and answered your question. I'm going to go to the next person, Queen. Thank you for coming up here. If you need more guidance, you can book a one-on-one. You can join my private community and link in my bio. I'm here for you, okay?
Thank you, King.
Thank you for coming up here. What's up, Alyssa? How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. How
Good.
you?
I'm gonna try to make this short. I was in a 9-month relationship that ended in October. I am fully believe 100% he is a narcissist. I think that is the reason why I stayed so long, because I was kind of going back and forth if he had BPD or narcissism, which both are, really are bad, because he had rages and things like this. Long story short, we moved in together, so we had a place together. He threatened me off of the lease, so we moved in together in June, this past June. By July, he had gotten in one of his, abusive natures, and, basically threatened me off the lease. So I was still staying there while his name was on the lease. There was a situation that happened in October, and now looking back, I know 100% he did it to regain control, where he actually turned the power off to our townhouse. So, I'm sitting in the dark, and I just get and leave. I go to my parents' house. They live an hour and a half away. Come back the next day, mind you, because all my stuff is in the townhouse, and he has changed the lock code. At that point, looking back 3 months ago, I believe that he did that as obviously a way to control me. But I think in his mind, he thought I was going to come back because, I have all this stuff. Well, I have since then I have my own place now, my own townhouse. Since then, it's been the kind of pull back in, push and pull back in, giving him second chances, this and that. I finally cut off contact last night. My question for you is, I'm trying to figure out, because where he is being very threatening as of right now with finances. So he paid 3 months rent, but yet he is telling me that I owe him. Friends and family are like, you don't owe him a dime. He's threatening to take me to court. And so me, naturally, it's, put a bad taste in my mouth, as well as scared me a little bit. And so my question for you is, if a narcissistic person is threatening you with court or money, and obviously I know that, that's a scare tactic. I think he's been doing this for the past couple months. It's not an everyday thing. I think I made the mistake the other evening with sending him money, because in my mind, I'm I want this to end. If I send him the money, he leaves me alone. So I sent him $100. I was like, that's all I can do. I have bills to pay. I owe you $1,400 more. My question for you is, what would you do in this situation? The other part of this is, I had to move in the same complex as him. I'm not near him, but he forced me out pretty quick, so I had to find somewhere to go because I work from home. Overall, I feel safe here, but it impacts kind of the dynamics because he is nearby. So yeah, I had a question on that, just navigating through. Would you go no contact? Would you not send him
I
any
got you,
money?
Queen. Listen, I got you. I got you. I got you. Look, let me say this. First of all, I'm proud of you for getting your own place. That was the biggest power move you could have made. Okay? Now look.
Yeah.
Let me decode what you just described, because that wasn't toxic, okay? That wasn't toxic. That was control and intimidation. I want you to hear this. Everybody mute their mic, okay? I want you to hear this, okay? So the chat can hear. Look. Now, what he did is not love, okay? Like I said, that was control, intimidation. Turning the power off while you're in the house is a psychological warfare. Changing the lock code is not a mistake. That's a dominance move. That's him saying this. I decide when you feel safe. I decide when you have comfort. I decide when you have access. That's not a relationship. That's him trying to train your nervous system to obey. Now I'm gonna tell you why he's treating you with money. I mean, not like he doing all this manipulation. Like he's playing these games, like these court games. He treating you like shit, and he's playing these court games. You take your power back. But now I'm gonna tell you why he's threatening you now, like with the money in the court, because narcissists love using fear as a leash. Saying money is one of the favorite weapons because it makes you panic, and when you panic, you negotiate, and when you negotiate, they regain control. So him saying you owe money and threatening court is not about the money, okay? It's about keeping you connected. Now you sending him money makes sense. I'm not judging you, okay? Listen, I'm not judging you. Listen, I want you. I'm not judging you for sending it. You did what you had to do to get peace, but listen closely. That's called financial coercion. He learned this. If I threaten her, she pays. So now he's going to try it again. Because narcissists repeat will work. That's what we do. We repeat will work. So what you need to do right now, you need a clean strategy, not emotions. Number one, stop talking about anything except facts, okay? No relationship talk, no closure talk, no feelings, only business language. Two is get everything in writing. Text only, email only. No calls if you can avoid it, okay? Because threats over the phone leaves no proof. You get what I'm saying? Gotta be strategic. Now look, third thing is one message and then silence. Say this. Tell them this. I paid what I owe. Do not contact me again except through written communication regarding verified expenses. And then stop responding. Okay? Fourth thing is do not send no more money without proof. No screenshots from him. No pressure. If he claims you owe, he needs to show receipts, all right? Because narcissists will invent debt to keep you trapped. We'll just make up shit to keep you trapped. Okay? Now, fifth thing is document every threat. Screenshots, dates, times, because when a narcissist says court, they're trying to scare you. But when you have proof, they get quiet. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. The biggest truth is if he was really about court, he will file. Threatening court is usually manipulation. It's meant to keep you scared and connected. And about you living near him doesn't mean he has access, but it means you need to be disciplined. You get what I'm saying? No pop-ups, no accidental meetings, no conversations in person. Because in person, they can charm you, intimidate you, or confuse you. You know what I'm saying? So your power move is this. Your power move is you already won by leaving. Now you win by starving the connection completely. Because the only way a narcissist stays powerful is if you keep responding. Okay? Don't forget that. I hope I answered your question. You know what I'm saying? And if you need, huh?
Yeah, you did. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was really a good question. But if you
Thank
ever
you.
need more guidance, I'm here. Okay?
Absolutely. I love your content.
Love you too. Oh, what's up? Loca. Wait, who next? Who next? Not Loca. Hold on. Zara J. What's up?
I'm actually married, and the last
Did you ask me a question? Wait, did you ask me a question yet, or no?
not yet, but
This your first question? Okay. What's up? Talk to me.
So basically, I'm married, and my husband and I we fought over like basically about how long. I told him just to do a few favors for me. He's never cleaned. He's only done like cooked a few times, and like since I've been with him for 7, 8 years, he's never cleaned once.
and he doesn't really cook. He only cooks a few times. So that day, I really needed him to finish off the cooking. Like basically, I asked him to, to put, the favorite flavors and all that, and juice up the orange and other things. Just add flavor to the food, pretty much, because I need to go shower, get myself sorted.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, "Oh, so you're telling me I've got to do this and this?" And I was like, "What are you complaining about?" Because I said I've been in the kitchen literally for 3 hours, and then he just went quiet. And then after that, he came back and he's like, "I'm not gonna, cause I messed up the rice," and he's like, "I'm not gonna eat." He's like, I'm just gonna make another batch of rice." And I was like, "What's the point of me cooking if you're not gonna eat like all of my, dishes? Like you've done that last time, you didn't eat it. So and you now you're making me cook." And he's like, "I never told you to cook." And I said, "I know that, but you have this expectation that I do cook." And plus, basically, we got into a heated argument, and
I see, listen, I see where this going. What's your question? I know what to say. What's your question?
yeah, because I'm not even sure if he told me to be quiet, and then he told me to shut up.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Listen, let me talk to you, Queen. Let me talk to you. I got you. Look, see, I caught this already. See, this isn't about rice, okay? This is about resistance to responsibility, okay? And the way he responded tells me his mindset. See, what just happened psychologically, let me tell you. You asked for basic partnership, help clean, to help cook, to help finish the meal. And instead of hearing you, he heard it as, "You're trying to control me." That's a man who sees contribution as oppression. So when you said add flavor, he didn't hear help me. He heard you're not doing enough. And instead of stepping up, he got defensive. See, now I'm gonna tell you what his response really means. See, when he said, "I'm just going to eat another batch of rice," that's not about food. That's passive aggression. That's him trying to say this. I'm going to do what I want and I'm going to make you feel stupid for asking. It's a subtle punishment because he wants you to stop asking for help. So next time you do everything alone. That's the training. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna answer your question. Is he a narcissist? I'm not gonna diagnose him or nothing like off one moment. But I will say this. That is entitlement. That is emotional immaturity. And it is a pattern. It becomes like emotional neglect if that becomes a pattern. Now the real problem is this. You're asking for teamwork and he's acting like literally you're attacking him. You know that? That,
I
that
didn't realize that.
that's not a communication issue. That's a character issue. Because a man who loves you doesn't argue about helping. He helps because he lives there too. Now I'm gonna tell you your power move. See, here's what you do. Stop begging. Stop repeating yourself. You say it one time, calm and firm. Look, you say this. "I'm not your mother. I'm your wife. I need partnership, not attitude. If you don't want to help, cool, but don't punish me for asking." And then you go quiet. Because if you keep explaining, he'll keep debating. You know what I'm saying? Listen, and if he only helps when you're about to leave, cry or explode, that means he's not motivated. He's literally not motivated by love. Okay? He's motivated by consequences. You see? So you have to stop doing emotional speeches and start doing boundaries. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just wanted to know, like, really, what the difference between dismissive, avoidant, and narcissist? Like,
Wait, what you want to know? Say that again?
what's the difference between dismissive, avoidant, and narcissist? Like, how are they? Because he's very dismissive of my feelings and thoughts. And he's an avoidant. He completely, like, I said to him, "I don't want to talk to you. I want you to, go back to the country where he opened the business. I don't want you here." So
Okay, I got you. That's a great question. I got you. Look,
yeah.
see. Because that's a great question because dismissive, avoidant, and narcissist can look the same on the surface. Both can be cold. Both can pull away. Both can make you feel rejected. But the motive is different. And motive is everything. You hear me? Motive is everything. Like I said, motive is different, but the motive is everything. See, I'm going to tell you. Listen, this is a simple difference. See, it's like a dismissive avoidant, like they run from intimacy. A narcissist runs from accountability. That's the cleanest way to explain it. See, a dismissive avoidant usually had to learn early. Feelings aren't safe. Needs don't get met. Love comes with pressure. So when you get close, they feel trapped. They detach to feel safe. They'll do things like this. They'll go quiet. They'll need space. They'll shut down during conflict. They'll avoid deep conversations. They would act like they don't care. You know what I'm saying? But here's the key. You know what I'm saying? They're not always trying to hurt you. They're trying to regulate themselves. And dismissive avoidant can still have empathy. They just struggle with emotional closeness, okay? Now, a narcissist doesn't pull away because they're overwhelmed. They pull away to punish, control, or reset power. A narcissist will withhold affection to make you chase, dismiss you to feel superior, gaslight you to protect their image, blame you for reacting, triangulate you with others, and push you to the edge. We're going to punish you for things. We're going to punish you for boundaries. And the biggest difference is this. A narcissist enjoys the power imbalance. A dismissive avoidant feels relief from distance. A narcissist feels power from distance. You hear me? A dismissive avoidant feels relief from distance. A narcissist feels power from distance. So how you know which one you're dealing with? Here are the tests. Number one is what happens when you're hurt. This is what happens when you're hurt. Dismissive avoidant might shut down, but later come back calmer. A narcissist will dismiss you, mock you, or make it your fault. Okay? Another thing is, can they take accountability? Avoidant might say this: I'm sorry, I struggle with emotion. And narcissists say, you're too sensitive, you're crazy, you always start problems. You know what I'm saying? See, another one is, do they respect your boundaries? Avoidant may need space but still respect you. Narcissist uses space as a weapon. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is, do they care about your feelings after the fight? Avoidant can feel guilty. Narcissists feel justified. You know what I'm saying? So the part you said that matters the most, you said he's avoidant, but he dismisses me a lot. Listen, dismissal is not avoidance. Dismissal is disrespect. Avoidant is I need space. You hear me? Dismissive is your feelings don't matter. So even if he's avoidant, if he consistently dismisses you, that's literally emotional neglect. And neglect still damages you. Okay? So look, this is your power move. Look. Stop trying to diagnose him and ask one question. Do I feel emotionally safe with him? Because labels don't heal you, okay? Patterns do. And if you keep feeling dismissed, you're going to start shrinking to fit his discomfort. You know what I'm saying? You're going to start literally shrinking to fit his comfort, and you're going to be uncomfortable. See, that's not love. That's you abandoning yourself. You get what I'm saying? But I hope I helped you. Thank you for coming up here, Queen.
Thanks for explaining. I do appreciate it.
Thank you, Queen. Have a great night. Don't leave, though, unless you got to. I ain't kicking nobody off. But we're going to go to the next person. What's up? What's good, Loga?
Really quick, Mia. As y'all are coming up, though, it takes away from the sound when y'all don't mute, even if you're being quiet. So please be respectful and mute, because I've asked several times, and so has Mia, and it still hasn't been done by a couple of you, okay?
Listen to her, please.
Just be respectful.
Thank you, Leah.
That's all I'm asking. So if you're coming up in the box like now, okay, please mute. Loka, please mute. You've been asked so many times. We really don't want to kick anybody out.
I'm kicking people out if y'all don't listen to please listen to her, y'all, because we keeping this respectful and safe, okay? Look, thank you, Leah. Somebody said, how do I join this community? Oh, it's the link in my bio. It's the school community.
Mir, boot the first one.
Okay.
Not Steph, but the one under her.
Steph, what's up, Steph?
Hey, I'm back again. My question is, why is it so hard for him to keep my name out his mouth? I try to be the adult. I'll send my kids to my ex-narc. but he always finds a way to bring my name up and talk his smiggity smack. Like, I don't, leave me alone.
I got you. Look, I got you. Look. Listen, listen, listen. It's hard for him to keep your name out his mouth because your name is still his supply. You don't have to be in his bed to be in his head. You feel me? Let me break it down. See, why he keeps talking about you. See, narcissists talk about you for 3 reasons. Number one, I'm going to tell you, it's control. If he could control the story, he can control how people see you. Because narcissists don't just want to win the relationship. They want to win the narrative. Okay? So he keeps your name in his mouth to shape perception. That's number one. That's one reason, it's control. The second one is attention. He needs reactions. Even if you're not reacting, he wants other people to react. He wants sympathy. He wants validation. He wants people taking his side. He wants people asking about you. He wants people feeding his ego. So he uses your name as a conversation starter. Another reason is he's still attached. You know what I'm saying? He's still attached. See, not attached with love, though. He's not attached with love, okay? Attached with ownership. Ownership. Narcissists don't let go emotionally. They just like lose access physically. So when you stop talking about him, it bothers him because you're showing something powerful. You moved on without needing revenge. You know that? You moved on without needing revenge. You moved on, and that makes him feel small. And why? And I'm gonna tell you why you don't talk about him, see, because you're healed enough to be quiet. Silence is strength. But narcissists interpret silence as disrespect because silence means I don't need you. And that hits our ego. You know what I'm saying? See, now I'm gonna tell you the truth about the smear campaign. See, when a narcissist talks about you nonstop, it's usually a smear campaign, okay? They're trying to make sure nobody hears your side because they know if people see the real them, their mask falls. So they get ahead of it by painting you as the villain. Now I'm gonna tell you your power. This is your power move, okay? This is your power move. See, the power move is not to defend yourself to everybody, because defending yourself makes it look like you're guilty. The power move is this: you keep your character clean, keep your receipts private, and keep your peace loud. Let time expose them, because narcissists talk, stable people build. The simple line. This is a simple line that you gotta live by. Let them talk. I'm not in competition with confusion. That's it. Okay.
I'm not in competition with confusion. I'm gonna use that.
I'm gonna say it again for you. Look, let them talk. I'm not in competition with confusion. That's it. You feel me?
That's 100.
100. I appreciate you coming to this stuff. No cap.
You know I got you, sir. I got you.
You gotta make sure you join the community, Steph. You always coming over here. We need you.
Absolutely. I need to tell my story. I got a story to tell. It's like I'm tired.
Yes.
Like, sir, leave me alone. I moved on. Like, why? It's okay. And it's like he left me. So why is he so angry and bitter towards me when he's the one that discarded me? Make it. Child,
I'm gonna tell you this. Look, see, cuz. Look, that's the part people don't understand. Narcissists can leave you and still be mad because it's not about love. It's about ownership. I'm gonna tell you why he's mad, even though he left. See, when he left, in his mind, it was supposed to go like this: you beg, you chase, you break down, you prove you want him, you stay emotionally available, so he could feel powerful. Okay. But if you didn't react the way he expected, now he feels rejected. It feels like death to the ego. See, even though he walked away, because narcissists don't leave to end it, y'all. They leave to test control. He's mad because you didn't collapse. He's mad because you're not obsessed. He's mad because you're not suffering loud enough. And the biggest one, he's mad because you're not giving him a reaction to feed on. You not doing nothing. We're going to try all this type shit. I told y'all we need a reaction. It's starving him. He's shaking. So what this means for you is, that means you're winning. Your silence is disrespect to a narcissist, because silence says this: you don't control me no more. So your power move is this. Look, don't explain yourself. Don't defend yourself. Don't prove that you cared. Let them be mad, because his anger is proof you escape his grip. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget that. What's up, Dad? I hope I helped you out, Steph. No cap. Yeah, some good
Yes, you
questions.
don't mind if I sit up here for a moment because I know I'm gonna have another question. But when I tell
Yeah, you can chill.
I'm on this roller coaster ride with this man, like, come on, leave me alone.
Yeah, you can chill up here. What's up, Dad? Look.
Can you hear me okay?
What's up?
Okay. I have a question because you just brought up something really that I've been thinking of. You brought up the narcissist creates the narrative. And I want to know if, because the guy that I'm talking to, he keeps coming back. But if I ignore him, and let's say he thinks like, oh, well, I tried, she's the one ignoring me. What is that if I were to do that?
Wait, what he doing? Say that again.
I'm saying he control. You said that most narcissists, and I've learned this, that they control the narrative. So let's say somebody keeps hitting me up, right? And I ignore. His narrative is, oh well, at least I tried. She's the one who ignored me. What is that? What would you consider that? Or can you define that type of characteristic?
Okay, look. Man, you said what is that? I'm gonna break this down. That's good. See, 'cause a lot of us do this, and people they really don't be saying this. But listen, that right there is not maturity. That's a power game. I'm gonna break this shit down like a Christmas tree. Okay, what that is, when you ignore him, and it says, "Oh well, I'm going to ignore her because she ignored me." That is called ego retaliation. You hear me? Ego retaliation. That's him trying to punish you for not giving him access. It's basically him saying this. If you don't choose me, I'm going to try to make you feel what I felt. But listen, that's not love. That's control through emotional pressure. And I'm going to tell you why he does it. Because he wants to flip the story. He doesn't want to feel rejected. So he turns it to this. I'm not hurt. I'm just doing it back. You feel me?
I feel you, but I feel that I think.
Hold on, Queen. Look.
Like,
Hold on. When I'm up here, Queen. Look. When I'm up here.
Sorry.
Do your best not to cut me off. It's okay. I'm not. But what I'm gonna say is gonna help you. Okay. 'Cause I want you to get the clarity you need. Okay. Listen. I'm gonna tell you why he does it. Look. He doesn't want to feel rejected, so he turns it to I'm not hurt. I'm just doing it back. Like I said, that's a defense mechanism, and it's also a test. He's testing this. Will she chase me? Will she explain herself? Will she fold? Now, I'm going to tell you this. The difference between healthy and toxic, a healthy man would say, I noticed you went quiet. Are you okay? A toxic man says, I'm going to ignore you too. Because he's not trying to understand you. He's trying to win. So what it usually leads to is the dynamic turns into you pull away. He punishes, you chase. He feels powerful. And then he come back sweet. That's the beginning of a trauma bond cycle. Now, your power move is this. Don't reward the behavior with chasing. Don't reward that behavior with chasing. You don't need to argue. You simply say this. I'm not doing childish games. If you want to talk like an adult. And then you go quiet. Because if he's mature, he'll correct it. If he's a narcissistic or emotionally immature, he'll escalate it, okay? And that tells you everything. You feel me? I hope I answered your question, okay? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you did. Thank you.
I hope I helped you, no cap. Thank you for coming up here. What's up? Next person. Tandy, how you doing? Yeah, too old to be going to the side. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and he likes to go tit for tat with me. It's like he'll be like, "Well, let me do this, and I'll let you do this." Like, bro, come on, stop it.
Yeah, we love that tit for tat. You feel me? Hey, what's up? Oh, Danny, you said that I go to therapy to recover. This is my therapy. You feel me? Helping you. All right, now who got a question? What's up? You got a question, Queen? Oh, how long we been on here? 2 hours? All right. I'm gonna get on. We're gonna be here for like 1 more hour, all right? Or 25, 35 minutes. I don't know. So I'm gonna help as much people as I can before we get off. I got a lot of people messaging me. I see some of y'all joining the community link in bio. We got some more one-on-one calls. I'm gonna help y'all. I'm gonna be helping y'all all day tomorrow, all day today. Y'all want to book a one-on-one? I'm telling you, it's gonna help you. Only people who book is the people that's not scared of the truth. When y'all ready, I'm here, okay? When you ready to hear the truth and wake up and heal, I'm here. You feel me? Ain't no rush. What's up, Tamara? How you doing? You two is good.
I have a question.
Oh, you have a question? What's up, Queen? Talk to me.
Yes. I was married to one, and the divorce isn't final. It's not finalized, but he's still begging me to go back. And I recently did.
Wait, hold on. Say it again for the chat. They can't hear you. You said the divorce is finalized?
No.
Okay, it's not finalized. I got you.
Yes, and he keeps on begging me, telling me he wants me back with the kids. And I recently went back, but the person hasn't changed. It's more like it's becoming worse. And I really don't know what to do. I just want to get my life back. He told me that I look drained. I don't look the way I used to. I don't look beautiful the way I used to. And he wants me to start looking beautiful, but he doesn't know that it's not easy when he keeps on putting me in different types of drama that is mentally disturbing me.
Okay, listen. Take a deep breath. It's okay. Listen.
I don't want to go back to a dramatic marriage. I just want to have a peaceful
Listen,
life.
Queen. I know what you about to say. I know what he doing already. Let me break this down to you, okay? Look.
Okay.
See, first, I'm gonna say this though. I hear you. Like, I'm proud of you for wanting your life back. Now, listen to me closely. He's not begging you to come back for the kids, okay? He's begging you to come back for control. Because a man who wants his family back does not call the mother of his children ugly. That's not love. That's a leash. And I'm going to tell you why he's doing this. He's doing 3 things at the same time. You know? That's what he's doing. Number 1, he's using the kids as a hook. Kids are the easiest way to keep you emotionally tied. So he says, for the kids, to make you feel guilty. But if it was truly for the kids, he would be peaceful, consistent, and respectful. Second thing is, he's attacking your self-esteem, see? When he says you're ugly, you don't look beautiful like you used to, that's called devaluation. You hear me, chat? That's devaluation. That's him trying to shrink you. That's him trying to shrink you because if you feel ugly, you feel unchosen. And if you feel unchosen, you're easier to control. That's psychological abuse. Okay? The third thing he's doing is he's keeping you in drama on purpose. Drama is how narcissists stay connected. If you're calm, you can think clearly. If you're anxious and emotional, you're easy to manipulate. So he keeps the chaos going so you don't have the strength to fully detach. Now, the truth about going back, let me tell you this, see. If you go back, it won't be peace. It's just going to be a reset. It will be a reset. He's going to act sweet for a little while, and then the same disrespect comes back because he didn't change his character. He changed his strategy. You get what I'm saying? So this is what you do right now. Here's the move. Listen. First thing is stop having emotional conversations with him. Only talk about the kids and the divorce, okay? Second thing is keep communication short and in writing because narcissists behave better when there's proof. And the third thing is do not defend yourself when he insults you, okay? That's bait. That's bait, okay? Look, he wants you to react so he can say you're crazy. So focus on finishing divorce first, okay? Because he's using not finalized as a door back into your life. Mute your mic. Everybody mute their mic, please. If you're not talking. Now, I'm going to tell you this. The most important line for you is, this is what you tell him, okay? I will only communicate about the kids. If you insult me or bring drama, I'm ending the conversation, okay? Then you actually end it because boundaries don't work if you don't enforce them. And let me tell you this, okay? Listen to me clearly, okay? You are not ugly. You are exhausted and you are drained. You are coming out of survival mode. And when you get your peace back, your beauty come back too, okay? Because beauty is not makeup. Beauty is your nervous system safety, okay? Don't forget that. I hope I helped you answer your question. If you need more guidance and help, join my community or book a one-on-one. I'll gladly help you. I know what you're going through. How do you end it? That's what I teach at CTU community. You know what I'm saying? That's what we teach in my community. That's what I teach. Reform. Yeah, that's what I teach. If y'all need it, if y'all really want to end it, yeah, that's why I be. Y'all know where to find me. We out there every day. So who's next though? I hope I answered your question. Tamara, you was here?
How do you break trauma bond? Because I think that's one thing that is really destroying me. Like keep on going back and forth.
You said, how do you break a trauma bond? Oh man, this is a great question. Cause I got a whole book about this. You said, what is CTU? CTU is the private community down there. I teach y'all how to heal. I guide y'all through everything. You can talk to me, access to me. It's the private group. Link in my bio. It's $10 a month in my bio if y'all want access. It's not for everybody. It's for the ones that want to heal. You heard? Now I'm gonna answer your question again. What a trauma bond really is, okay? A trauma bond is when your body gets addicted to a person who hurts you. Okay, it's not love. It's a cycle. It's high. This is a cycle. I'm about to explain it to y'all. Highs, lows, hope, pain, relief, repeat. High, low, hope, pain, relief, repeat. Y'all need to repeat. Y'all need to actually, man, like, I'm telling y'all, write that down because that's the same cycle. You said, what does CTU stand for? Christmas Tree University. We break you down like a Christmas tree. Narcissists, that's what we do. So I be exposing all the secrets in CTU. You feel me? You got to come to the community. I'm telling y'all, bro. All right, now look, like I said, it's a cycle, the trauma bond. It's highs, lows, hope, pain, relief, and repeat. So your brain starts craving the relief the same way that like an addict craves a hit of a drug. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? So you don't miss them, okay? You miss the moment they finally acted right again. So this is how you break this down. You feel me, Tamara? I'm talking to you. Everybody in here, but this was your question. Talking to everybody, okay? Now look, this is how you break the trauma bond. Step one, you call it what it is. You have to stop calling it love. Say this out loud. I am bonded to the pattern, not the person. I am bonded to the pattern, not the person. Because as long as you call it love, you'll keep romanticizing abuse. You feel me? Step two is no contact or low contact, okay? If you can go no contact, do it. But if you still have kids, you go low contact. Only talk about the child. Short messages, no emotions, no explaining. Because every conversation reactivates the bond, okay? Step three is stop chasing closure. Closure from a narcissist is a trap, y'all. They would never give you closure. They would give you another cycle. So the closure becomes, I see the pattern. That's enough. Step four is detox from your nervous system. This is the part nobody talks about. You're not just missing them emotionally, okay? Your body is literally detoxing. That's why you shake. That's why you can't sleep. That's why you check your phone. That's why you feel panic. That's why you feel obsessed. You know what I'm saying? That's withdrawal. So you have to replace the addiction with regulation. You have to replace the addiction that we put you through with regulation. Regulation is this: breathe, walk, cold showers, prayer, journaling, meditating, no stalking their pages, no we reading old texts. Now, this is step 5, how to break the trauma. Remove the fantasy, okay? You're not addicted to who they are, okay? You're addicted to who they pretended to be. You were into that, my fake mask. So you have to grieve the fantasy version because that person was never real. Step 6, y'all. This is important. Build a new identity. Trauma bonds break when you rebuild your self-respect. Okay? You start doing things like eating better, working out, cleaning your space, getting money in order, making new friends, learning boundaries, and joining a community that keeps you strong. Because a healed you won't tolerate the old you. You get what I'm saying? Like a healed you won't tolerate like what the old you tolerated. You know what I'm saying? Step 7 is one hard rule, okay? Do not go back one last time because one last time turns into another year, 20 more years, okay? One last time, we're gonna turn into 21 years. Narcissists don't heal you. They reset the addiction. We're not about to heal you. You feel me? Okay? Now, the final truth is you break a trauma bond when you stop believing that love requires pain. You hear me? Real love feels safe. Real love feels consistent. Real love doesn't cost your dignity. So if you're trying to break a trauma bond right now, I'm telling y'all, you could. You're not stuck. Type me, y'all. And if you want daily support and structure while you detox from that person, join CTU. It's $10 a month. And if you want personal game plan, text ready to 732-498-4582. Okay? Leah, put my phone number in the comments so they could text me. I hope I answered your question, Tamara. Thank you for coming up and asking that.
I never got a chance to answer my question.
Can I say
So who asked that then?
That was Dan.
I'm guilty of number 5. I will say that. 'Cause I would go back through the text messages and be like, yes, I got him right together, honey. Scripture be like, God, please, what? You stop it. So yeah, I'm guilty of number 5.
Number 5? You said,
Yeah, read it.
yeah, remove the fantasy. Listen, I know. It's okay. Number 5, remove the fantasy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That really helped with other questions.
Thank you for being here. I appreciate you.
Fantasy is very important.
Y'all gotta watch the fantasy. Listen, Tamara, what's your question?
Okay, so I recently reconnected with an old ex of mine. We haven't talked since 2002 because I moved from New York down south. And he hit me up on Messenger on Facebook, and he was like, just saying, I hope you have a great week or whatever. I guess I didn't see the message, and like a couple days had passed by, and
Her mic went off. Do. I don't know what happened, y'all. Anybody there? We're probably about to get off of here, though. I ain't gonna lie. I'll probably be on tomorrow, y'all, because I got a long day. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to say this. Listen. I want y'all to hear this. Okay, right. Listen, I'm about to end this live, but I need y'all to hear me before I say this. If you've been dealing with a narcissist, you are not weak. You were bonded. You were trained. You were manipulated. And the fact that you're here right now means you're waking up. See, tonight wasn't just alive. You feel me? Tonight, this was clarity. And clarity is the beginning of freedom. I want y'all to remember this. You don't need closure from someone who never gave you consistency. You don't need an apology from someone who enjoys control. You don't need to prove your worth to someone committed to misunderstanding you. You know what I'm saying? Your healing starts when you stop negotiating. You hear me? Your healing starts when you stop negotiating your worth. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to prove your worth to someone committed to misunderstanding you. You hear me? Stop negotiating with disrespect. If you take one thing from me tonight, y'all, listen. Take this. Just take this. Take this. This is all I need y'all to take. Stop chasing people who only love you when you're quiet. Stop begging people who only respect you when you're leaving. And stop returning to someone who only changes long enough to get access again. You're not hard to love. You were just loving somebody who didn't have the character to hold you. I'm proud of y'all, man. Listen, like I said, if you want daily breakdown, structure, and healing, join my community. Link in my bio, CTU. It's $10 a month. And if you want me to decode your situation privately and build you a real game plan, text ready to 732-498-4582. I'll be back again. And next time, bring your questions and bring your courage. Good night. You feel me? No cap. I hope y'all learned something tonight, man. No cap. I'll say my number again. 732-498-4582. I'm going to put in the comments before I go. Y'all can screenshot if y'all want to text me. All right? Just text ready. And I help you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be on one-on-ones all day today. So y'all want to talk to me, today's the day. Before I get more busy. You feel me? I know we're gonna have a masterclass soon. I gave y'all a masterclass yesterday. That masterclass yesterday was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. It was crazy. Alright, y'all, that's my phone number right there. Screenshot that. And then, y'all need me, text me, okay? Make sure y'all have a good night.
That's okay. You as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Steph. I appreciate you, family.